regard for subtlety and variation is comparable to a pig's passion for the slaughterhouse. In case I haven't made myself clear, it wasn't very good.
This is Morrissey, the movie. What Nowhere Boy did for the Beatles, England Is Mine does for the Smiths, telling the story of Stephen Patrick Morrissey before he joined the band.
Are you alright?
Why is everybody concerned with my happiness?
It was made in Manchester, filmed in the very Stretford streets, cemeteries and darkened underpasses which shaped the man and his music.
This is the iron bridge that connects King's Road, where Morrissey lived, through to Stretford and the school that he would have gone to.
The film's writer and director, Mark Gill, was born a mile from Morrissey and showed me round.
We believe this was the unemployment office on Chester Road, so he'd have signed on in here.
And the very place where Morrissey was once looking for a job became an impromptu film set.
I wasn't really making a film about Morrissey, really. I'm making a film about Stephen, and I know where he ends up. He couldn't make a film about the icon because he's not that person, and so all I wanted was a young person, like any teenage person, growing up with ambitions and trying to find out who they are and how they fit in a world that's trying to make you like everybody else.
I would go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear.
One thing which isn't heard in the film, any music by the Smiths. The story ends when the band forms. Morrissey is played by Jack Lowden, Rostov in the BBC version of War and Peace. He says there is no need to cover Moz's years as a frontman.
That's the doing a film about that when it's very much still alive, kicking and gigging. You know, who cares? We don't need that. You can go and see him or you can watch him and that's left to him. This is him before.
Don't mean this offensive at all. The ginger Scottish Morrissey is not an obvious one.
It's not what you'd want, is it? But that sums up the film in a way that I do look absolutely nothing like the bloke. The whole film is a portrait of him, I'd say. That's probably the best way to describe it.
Stephen Patrick Morrissey certainly likes the sound of his own voice.
Thank you.
Also undergoing a radical makeover, Jessica Brown Finlay, who made her name in Downton Abbey. Here she plays Morrissey's best friend and muse, Linda Sterling.
Why are people so fascinated by Morrissey?
We will always be fascinated by someone who plays with us and who has that almost childlike refusal to give the answer that we expect, plus the way that he is able to write is extraordinary.
And as for Morrissey, he is aware of the film. The director Mark Gill told his representatives that it was being made, but has heard nothing back.
How nervous will you be when that review comes in?
What from him?